Welcome back to the monthly update. We are in December finally, and boy, have we had a lot of rain this year, but that's okay. All the lakes are full, and that's a great sight, even down Lake Hartwell, absolutely to the top. So we should be good going into next spring and summer. We're standing out here at the cottages on Highway 11. We have 5 units out here, one that we use for our office, and we have 4 others that we actually lease out. These are 1-bedroom, 1-bath units with a full kitchen. They have high-speed internet available, flat screen TVs. We're in a great location because you're up here within 5 miles of Devil's Fork State Park. You're also just walking distance to the lake shop on Highway 11. If you want to go to a store, get some gas, or a half a mile from the marketplace just across from the Cliffs Falls entrance. So great things about these. In fact, if you're interested in renting them, maybe for a Clemson football game, or you just want to be up in this area, give our property manager Rick Miller a call at 784-9977. That's 864-784-9977. He will hook you up. And these would be available for weekend rentals, long term. I know some of the people from Duke come to the area, do some work, and we're only about 15 minutes from Duke Power as well, so it's an easy access to get there. As we do every time we start, we're going to start with our numbers, but before the numbers, hey, let's talk about that Clemson, South Carolina game. Tigers won it. Carolina, I give them credit. They played very inspired that day, and it was a lot closer than a lot of people thought. But let's congratulate Clemson for a 12-0 season and heading into this weekend to Charlotte, to North Carolina. If they can win that game, punch their ticket to the Final Four, and then who knows what could happen. Pretty awesome. In fact, Clemson plays soccer tonight. They're in the Elite Eight. If they win that, they go to the Final Four. What are the odds that both soccer and football could win the national championship in the same year? That would be pretty special. So let's go Tigers. We're pulling for that one. All right, let's start with the numbers. Homes available, waterfront, 194. That's the first time it's been under 200 in years that I can remember, so that's a good sign. Partly maybe because some people might take their houses off the market going into the wintertime and wait till spring to put them back on, but for whatever reason that number is now under 200. Under contract to date, we've got 25 that are under contract. Sold this year, 152 have sold this year. Compared to 2014, there were 136. The average sales price this year is $703,174. The average price last year was $697,554. So it's almost identical. But one thing I want to point out on that one is there were 2 houses that actually have sold for over $3.2 million this year, where last year there were none that sold for that kind of money. And they were both in the Cliff. So if you take those 2 homes out of that equation, the actual sales or average sales price drops $46,000 just with those 2 homes being taken out of the equation. So it drops down to $657,547, which would be a $40,000 drop in average sales price from a year ago. But interesting statistic there. As far as lots, there are 449 available right now, 18 under contract. 152 have sold this year compared to 119 last year. So 33 more waterfront lots have sold on the MLS this year than last year. And then you also had some of these liquidation sales this year that are not counted in the MLS, so that's going to really bump that number up quite a bit because there were 2 to 3 of those this year as well. So certainly well over 200 waterfront lots were sold on the lake this year. If you look at the MLS statistics, this year the average sales price is $259,098. Last year at this time it was $287,166, so it's down $28,000 or 9.8% from a year ago. So again, from a buying standpoint, it is definitely the time to buy. There are some fantastic values out there, certainly within the market. So if you're buying, give us a call. And winter's a great time to look. The leaves are down off the trees. It's nice weather. You're not out there sweating around. It's easy to walk around the lots, and it's easy also to see these lot lines marked. We're certainly going out now, making sure that anything we have listed, our lot lines are marked. We're trying to get all our lots cleaned up that haven't been cleaned up so far, so it makes it easier for the buyer. And I think this is very important. We continuously sell more lots than any other company around as far as Matt and I moving through the woods. We want to make these lots easy for the other agents to sell them too. So we're saying when you list with us, get it cleaned up, get it marked. We get out there and we do those kind of things, or we'll provide somebody that's going to do it for you. So those are really all I got for this year, or for this month. And If you have any questions, give us a call at 800-682-9098. Again, remember, if you're looking for a rental cabin, call our property manager, Rick Miller, 864-784-9977. Look forward to seeing you next month. Go Tigers. Hopefully they're going to be playing for a national championship by the next time we talk.